وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ نُزِغْهُ وَنَحْشُرُهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَعْمَى قَالَ رَبِّ لِمَ حَشَرْتَنِي أَعْمَى وَقَدْ كُنْتُ بَصِيرًا قَالَ كَذَلِكَ أَتَتْكَ آيَاتُنَا فَنَسِيتَهَا وَكَذَلِكَ الْيَوْمَ تُنْسَى. And whoever turns away from my reminder, that is the Quran. Zikri refers to the Quran. We saw this verse even yesterday, a similar kind of verse where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Yahmilu yawmal qiyamati zulm wizra. That whoever Oman araza anhu فَإِنَّهُ يَحْمِلُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ wizra. That is, whoever turns away from the Quran, then he will be carrying on the day of Qiyamah a big burden of sin. And here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً زَنْكَ. Whoever turns away from my reminder, then verily for him will be a life of hardship. وَنَحْشُرُهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَعْمَى. And we shall raise him on the day of Qiyamah blind. He will ask, Rabbi lima hashartani ama, my Lord, why did you raise me blind while indeed I was a seer? Allah will say, Kazalika tatka ayatuna. Thus came to you our verses, fanasitaha, but you forgot them. Wakazalika al-yawma tunsa, and thus this day you are forgotten. जो कोई रूगरदानी करे, एराज करे, मुंह फेर ले मेरे नसीहत नामे से यानी कुरान से, तो बेशक उसके लिए एक जिंदगी तंग हम बना देंगे, उसके लिए जिंदगी तंग, और हम उठा खड़ा करेंगे उसे क़यामत के दिन अंधा बनाकर। वो पूछेगा, मेरे रब, क्यों तूने मुझे उठा खड़ा किया अंधा, जबकि मैं तो देख सकता था दुनिया में। अल्लाह फरमाएगा, इसी तरह आई थी तेरे पास में हमारी आयतें, लेकिन तूने उनको भूल गया। आज का दिन इसी तरह आज का दिन तुझे भुला दिया जाता है। This is the consequences of keeping our lives detached from the Quran. ये अंजाम है उन लोगों के लिए जो कुरान के साथ ताल्लुक नहीं रखते। Those who detach themselves from the Quran, keep their lives disconnected from the Quran, go against the commandments of the Quran, do not have time for the Quran, do not seek guidance from the Quran, do not lead their lives in the light of the Quran. What is the consequence for this? Allah says, Ma'ishatan zanka, we shall make their lives full of hardship, full of suffering, full of tension, full of stress. आज देखते हैं ना सब जगह, हर एक को पूछो, भाई बहुत परेशानी है, भाई टेंशन है, भाई कहीं का टेंशन, क्या है इसकी वजह? फलां पैसा नहीं दे रहे हैं भाई, फलां जो ये कर रहे हैं, ये सब किसे? अल्लाह ऐसे लोगों को फंसा देता मुश्किलात में। Allah gets them stuck in problems. A believer who keeps himself touched with the Quran, even though the difficulties do come even in his life, but he'll never get into any stress or get into any pressure or tension, because he knows he has done his homework, he has taken precautions, he is obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and if Allah is testing him, he prays to Allah, Allah help me to come out of this mess, of this problem, of this difficulty. But a person who keeps his life detached from the Quran, Allah will subject him to all kinds of psychological and neurotic disorders, and he will become a mental wreck. पागल हो जाएगा, परेशान, हर वक्त परेशान, एंजाइटी, टेंशन, प्रेशर, चैन नहीं, राहत नहीं, सुकून नहीं, इत्मीनान नहीं। कहाँ से मिलेगा इत्मीनान? कहाँ से मिलेगा सुकून? अला बिज़िक्रिल्लाह तत्मइन्नुल कुलूब, याद रखो अल्लाह की किताब से जो है इत्मीनान हासिल होता है दिलों को। Remember, it's only in the remembrance of Allah, it is in the recitation of the Quran that hearts find contentment and solace. You're going against the basic commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you expect things to happen the way you want. You may be a millionaire. What's the use? There's no peace of mind. There's no tranquility. There's no contentment. There's no satisfaction. There's no rest. There's no happiness. What's the use? दौलतमंद है, चैन नहीं है, सुकून नहीं है, इत्मीनान नहीं है, हर जगह परेशानी, घर में परेशानी, बाहर परेशानी, कारोबार में परेशानी, हर जगह टेंशन, हर जगह परेशानी, रेस्टलेसनेस। ये दवाएं खाओ, वो दवाएं खाओ, ये डॉक्टर को देखो, वो डॉक्टर को देखो, साइकियाट्रिस्ट के पास दो, ये प्रॉब्लम है, वो प्रॉब्लम है। रूट कॉज ऑफ ऑल प्रॉब्लम इज स्ट्रेस। वेयर डज द स्ट्रेस कम? Stress come by detaching your life from the Quran. You detach your lives from the Quran, and you've been sent into this world to live in the light of the Quran. You have been sent into this world to lead the world by the commandments of the Quran. तुमको तो दुनिया में खैर उम्मा बना के भेजा गया था, शुहदा अन्नास बना के भेजा गया था, उम्मत वसत बना के भेजा गया था, तुमको जो है कुरान के वारिस बनाकर भेजा गया था। तुमको तो ये चाहिए था कि अल्लाह के रसूल के बाद ये किताब जो अल्लाह के रसूल ने छोड़ कर गए, इसको थामे रहना चाहिए था और इसके मुताबिक जिंदगी को गुजारना चाहिए था और लोगों के लिए रोल मॉडल बनना चाहिए था। लेकिन तुमने इस कुरान को पसे पुष्ट कर दिया, तुमने इसको पीछे डाल दिया अपने पीठों के। यू डोंट केयर अबाउट इट। गनीमत है कि रमजान में कब से कब उठा के पढ़े, वरना एक साल तक फिर कुरान के नजदीक ही जाते नहीं। उठाकर उसको सजाकर ऐसे ऊंची जगह में रख देते कि हाथ ही नहीं लगाना। In the name of respecting the Quran, they will place it in the highest place where nobody's hands will ever be able to reach, unless Nauzubillah, there's a death in the house or some problem, or the girl is getting married, then the Quran is sent. We're making mockery of the Quran. Sorry to say, we made mockery of the Quran. खिलवाड़ कर रहे हैं हम अल्लाह की किताब के साथ। इन्होंने अल्लाह की कदर नहीं की जैसे उसे कदर करने का हक था, और अल्लाह का हक और कदर करने का हक अल्लाह की किताब के साथ ताल्लुक। Think of this pitiable state, the pathetic situation of this entire Muslim world. At the end of all the analysis, the fundamental point that you and I will be forced to accept is we have kept ourselves away from the Quran. You take your own analysis and see how many people did the Quran, the understanding every day. You don't have to feel no, but I'm just giving a suggestion. Just go through it. Ask people silently how many of them are reciting the Quran. You'll be shocked to hear the answers. I get these answers. I know pretty well. I interact with a lot of people. कुरान को चूमना, कुरान को अच्छे गिलाफ में जो है लपेटना, बेहतरीन कुरान, the best masterpiece of the Quran, covered the best of the covers, kiss it, place it as a showpiece. The Quran is shouting from there, cursing from there, crying out from there. From those shelves it is shouting and crying. Lift me in your hand. I have not been kept here as a showpiece. Lift me in your hands. Read me, understand me. Live your lives according to the Quran. कुरान जो है चीख रहा है, चिल्ला रहा है उन मेहराबों से, हम हैं कि बह रहे हैं, हम सुनाई नहीं देता। There is a lot to speak on this. Allah says, you turned a blind eye to the Quran, today you are being raised blind. Allah is most justified in raising you blind on account of your misdeeds, on account of the greatest crime you committed during your lifetime is you kept your life detached from the Quran. You wanted the Quran to be, you called Hazrat. Why should Hazrat come? What's wrong with you to recite? There's no priesthood in Islam. There's no priesthood in Islam. It's only in the non-Muslims, the Hindus, they need a priest to come for everything. Every believer can handle things on his own. Be it a wedding ceremony, be it a death in the house, or be it anything for that matter. A believer can do it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him the power on account of his connection with the Quran. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, don't ask any question today. You've been raised blind. Allah is justified in raising you blind because you turned a blind eye to the Quran when you had an opportunity to recite the Quran. You were given eyesight, but you did not use your eyesight in the manner it should have been used. So do not ask this question. You forgot the Quran. We forget you today.